Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Lizzie and I live on a narrowboat called Benjamin. I also own an online vintage business called Benjamin Vintage Finds. So for today's video, I thought I would finally do a spring clean, as it seems to be a bit brighter out at the moment. It's almost 20 degrees here in France, well, where I am. I had originally planned to try and paint. Wow, that's really difficult with my brain. What am I pointing at? That. Paint the lower part of the wood in a whitewash. As you can see, I have tried my best to take it off. I actually really didn't like how it looked. I used, move fingers, there you go, this. So it's a tint. But no, it just made the wood look really horrible, and I just was not pleased with how it was looking. So I'm going to put another, I've sanded it down again, I've tried to rub it off as best as I can. And luckily the previous owners, whoever stained the wood or varnished the wood, left said varnish. So I'm just going to put a last coat of that over the top, and hopefully it will just, over time, it will blend back with the rest of the wood. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I've got a few, well, not many, but we didn't take Benjamin out very much last year, obviously, because just didn't have time. But it still managed to get a few little scratches here and there. Not, not surprising going into locks and stuff. So I was going to do a few paint touch-ups, and then I do have an idea of what I want to do with that white, because I'm determined to put some white in here, because I just feel, someone said it looked like a coffin, and now I can't get this idea that I just live in a wooden coffin boat. Not that their comments should matter, but I kind of see what they say. There is a lot of wood in here. Oh, I regrouted the tile so it looks a lot cleaner and more white. So I think doing that has made me want to do more white, or just brighten up the place, I think, a bit more. So I've seen this done before, which I thought looked really nice. I'll be back because I don't think I can turn the camera around whilst I'm talking. Okay, I'm back. So I've seen people just paint these bits in white, and all along here and up here, just these little I can't think of what they're called, lines on the boat, and just paint them white instead of painting that all white. I would just paint these bits white, or a white stain, so it wouldn't even be solid white. Either could look great, or it could look an absolute mess. But look what a beautiful day it is. Lots of people out and about, which is quite nice for a change. I need to finally get rid of those empty things, and that needs to go away, and I want to give the boat a bit of a clean. I'm giving my plants a bit of sun at the moment. So yes, I think that is the plan for now, and then either today, if I have the motivation, or tomorrow, I'm gonna clean up the boat because it's a bit of a mess. I need to hoover, I need to just do, freshen it up, spring clean, I suppose. I also seem to have accumulated a lot of vintage, which just seems to be lying on all these seats. The plan is to try and put some rails up here so that they can actually hang up rather than just lying on these benches, sofas, whatever you want to call them. So that needs to be cleaned up. The bathroom needs a clean. Oh, I saw really nice paint yesterday for wood, and I was thinking, where could I use that? And the bathroom's very white. It's this kind of green, maybe a bit more, less blue green and more yellowy green. But I was trying to think where I could use it because it was so lovely. So I thought I could use it on the cabinet here, because as you can see, the whole, you can't really see, the whole bathroom is literally just white, 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 white. Wow, that's a bit of great filming there, I apologise. So I thought I could turn that green. We'll see. I haven't actually even bought the paint, so yes. So yeah, I think that's the plan for now. So yes, I will bring you along for the painting, for the varnishing, and maybe for the wood tinting if I get my butt in gear and do it. but it's such a lovely day that I'd quite like to go for a walk, and it would be a shame not to go for a walk. Well, it's going to be lovely all week, but today especially is going to be nice. Okay, I will see you in a bit before I go crazy talking to myself and before my arm falls off from holding my little phone. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I've just done a little bit of painting. I seem to always get it all over me. I'll show you in a second because it's still drying at the moment. Obviously it's going to take a little while to dry. And it's nothing particularly special, it's just a few little scratches here and there. But I'll show you anyway afterwards. I didn't show you painting me because I didn't show you me painting because I didn't think it was that interesting. And also there's a lot of people out and about, and I'm still not super comfortable filming myself and talking to myself filming. Now I'm going to put another layer of the stuff for here, whatever it's called. I can't think of it right now. So you can watch me put that on, and then if I can be bothered, there's a bit of grey paint that I should do, but I think I should probably sand it and put a base layer on, which I don't have with me. So I won't be doing that. I know it's still not great, but it's better than it was. It'll probably do it some good to have a bit of varnish on it. Who knows, I might do another layer, but compared to what it was, it's much better. And I think, like all wood, over time, it'll get darker again. Because I've rubbed it a bit, it's lifted off quite a few years of dirt, I suppose. But yes, that didn't take me long. I just can't decide if it's a good idea or not to paint these. I guess I could give it a go, and if it doesn't work, I mean, I could just take it off. But maybe not put 2 layers on like last time. I don't know. I think I might just try it, and worst comes to worst, I can just rub it off, I can put this back on, and hopefully it'll be okay. We shall see. Still have a bit of painting as well I'd quite like to do, really, if I can be bothered. I need to clean my paintbrush. It's currently in some white spirit. Hello again, it's the next day. I look a little different. I thought I'd put some makeup on because I haven't worn makeup in a little while, and I just fancy going up into the town and maybe buying myself some flowers, so that's what I might do later. But for now, I'm going to carry on with the cleaning. I ended up not filming a huge amount because I'd forgotten that on Wednesday afternoons schools are out, which means a lot of people are out and about, and I didn't feel very comfortable filming and trying to clean as well. So there's a few less people today, so I have the front deck to clean. I'm really tempted to paint it again, but I don't have a roller. I only have some small paintbrushes, so it might be not a very good job to do that, and better to wait until I get some rollers. But I will show you a few bits that I've painted. Let's see, how do I point this? I think that's looking a bit better. I'm tempted to do one more layer of varnish to try and really get it back to what it was. As you can see, I still haven't done, wow, I can't see why I'm pointing. I still haven't painted these. I just can't decide. I would love to do it, but I'm wondering if using that wood tint that made the wood go the colour I didn't like is a good idea, as it's the exact same wood up here. So I might just actually get some wood paint and do it. Yes, I'm not sure. We're going to leave that for a little bit And then in here I have stolen the Hoover from the office. I haven't stolen it, I borrowed it. So I have some hoovering to do, some more cleaning up to do. But depending on how well I get on with the cleaning of the outside, I might have to leave the cleaning of the inside until tomorrow, because it's a lovely day today, and then apparently tomorrow it's going to be 11 degrees and raining, so that's a shame, whereas it was meant to be lovely all week. Nothing we can do about that. So it might be better to clean tomorrow, as I won't really want to be outside. I just wanted to show you one last time what it's looking like. So there's where you can quite still clearly see where I stopped. Funnily enough, it looks a lot worse on camera than it does in real life. In real life, I mean, you can tell, but it's really not that bad. So I think I might give it one more layer of that stuff down there. Hopefully that will be better. I might stop talking once I go outside, because there are still people. There's always going to be people. Oh, let's learn to unlock the door, shall we? So I repainted the water hatch because it was just looking a bit of a mess, but now the rest of it looks even more of a mess. So I think I will have to paint the whole base again, maybe even sand it and base and paint it again, I'm not sure. And then I've got stuff all over it. But I just repainted this because when it was icy, I scraped it and a lot of paint came off. Not beautifully painted, but it'll do. But basically I just need to clean all of this, and it would be good to clean up here as well. I have started, but it's not perfect, so I shall continue that, and maybe I'll get the guts to show you what I'm doing instead of just hiding inside. So I have cleaned my deck, front deck, whatever you want to call it, bow, and I've done a few paint touch-ups, which I said I wasn't going to do because they wouldn't look good. Let's hope these dry naturally. It's as good as it's going to get without me having a hose for the moment, so yeah, I think it looks quite good. I've just done this front bit because, I mean, no one sees the back at the moment. I don't use the back at all at the moment, so yeah, just do this bit. So yes, I was just saying I was just doing the front deck, sorry, because that's the bit I use the most. Wow. Hang on, let's try and sort this mess out a bit better. Yes, because I don't use the back deck at the moment, and the top of the boat I cleaned kind of yesterday. I'd quite like to give it another paint, though. I've noticed the cream is, well, obviously cream would get dirty quite easily, but I don't know, I feel like it needs another layer of paint. There's some bits I think we painted quite in a rush just to get it ready so we could take it out, like the grey there, which is why I think it needs another layer. But for now, I think I'm going to get changed and I'm going to go and have a little walk around because it's still so lovely. I can't believe it's going to be so horrible tomorrow. So I thought I would enjoy the last bit of sun for a couple of days and then come back. I've still got some pictures to take for my website and my Instagram. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the outside at the moment. I think I need to deal with the inside now. As I said, I've done the grouting, which makes it look so much better, but it needs a good hoover and just a general spring clean. And I need to sort my clothes out because I mainly have winter clothes here. And I've just brought a few more springy clothes, so let's hope it doesn't get too cold again. So I just need to reorganize my cupboard, my wardrobe. I also need to organize my vintage pile, which is currently just lying on in the dining table. So I want to make sure nothing's getting too seriously creased or anything, so I need to sort that out. I've just been bringing a lot of vintage to the boat and not taking it back to my studio back at my parents' house, so it's just piling up, so I need to sort that out. But that is a job for tomorrow when it's not very nice and I can just stay inside. Let's see. Yep, that's the mess. kind of with my steamer and my little radiator. So yeah, let me get changed because I'm not going to go out how I'm dressed at the moment. And because here there's a curfew at 6 o'clock, it's still quite light here, so there'll be less people around. So I'll try and show you the outside of the boat a bit better when there's a few less people. And then tomorrow I will do the cleanup and hopefully finish my spring clean. And I think I'll talk to my parents and see what they think of the idea of painting these bits. I just can't decide. So I will see. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Hello again. Last day of cleaning. To be honest, I didn't film myself cleaning today because I had an unexpected guest. My cousin came around this morning, so I thought I'd better do it before she comes. So I did it quite quickly and didn't film, but I thought you've already seen me clean Benjamin multiple times. So yes, I thought I'd just show you around. Again, it hasn't changed a huge amount, but I quite like showing you the inside of Benjamin. I seem to be accumulating more and more plants. The one thing I haven't touched, I have to admit, is the room with all my vintage bits, because actually my parents are going to be coming round, so I might give them a few of the vintage dresses and ask them to bring some other ones for me, so I'll make an exchange. So hopefully that will bring down the amount of clothes I have in that room. So yes, other than that, I've cleaned everything that I use, basically. I mean, I haven't cleaned the shower because I don't use the shower on Benjamin because it's just so tiny. But all the rest I've cleaned and stuff, and it's looking lovely and fresh for a spring day when it's pouring with rain outside and I think 10 degrees, which is almost 10 degrees colder than it was yesterday. Oh well. Anyway, let me show you around. So here is the living room with my little plant that I knock my head on every single day. I've only got my little electric heater on at the moment because it's not cold enough to need my dangerous heater, as everyone likes to call it. So yes, I bought myself a new vase and some cute roses. I was going to buy some tulips, but the roses were cheaper, so you know. I've got all my flowers, my poor Harry that his guitar is broken. I've cleaned all here. I think re-grouting looks much better actually. It's just cleaned up the whole counter space and everything. Look, oh, excuse the mess behind me. That was the dressing gown I was wearing that I thought maybe might not be appropriate to wear whilst I was filming, but so yes, my little sofa. Now, I even cleaned the floor. Can you believe it? So, we are going to ignore this room. It doesn't exist. Nothing that special in the bathroom, just, you know, clean the counter space, clean the floor. That is pink hair dye from when I dyed my hair pink and it just will not come out. So I'm afraid it'll have to stay like that. Then my little room, I still have my radiator on at night because it does get, hang on, moving it, a little cold. There I am. And my new mirror and all my bits and pieces. And I still sleep with lots of blankets because I just like the weight of it. Maybe I should get a weighted blanket. They're expensive. So yes, and I've got my little sheepy that keeps me company, and I have another one. You can just see it peeking out there. That's so I don't whack my head in the corner of the bed, so I leave that there. And yes, that's about it. I mean, I'm not going to show you the engine room because it's a mess and I don't go in there at the moment, but once Benjamin is up and running, well, once Benjamin is moving, we'll have to clean the engine room out a little bit better so that we can actually access the engine. Anyway, let me show you out here. You can see the little splodges of paint I've done here and there, which is not looking too great. Hello, can you focus outside? Nope, it's focusing inside. There you go. So I am actually going to get a roller and roller the grey, and I'm tempted to re-roller the cream / yellow because we didn't, whoever painted the grey made a bit of a splashy mess up there. I don't know if you can see, not really. So I might give that another paint, But other than that, all I need to do now is just get some decorational bits, like some of those traditional flowers you have on narrowboats on the front there, and just, it needs its name. Benjamin hasn't got Benjamin written on it, so I need to do that. And I don't think I'm going to add, hang on, let me turn you around so you can see my face. As I was saying, I don't think we're going to add too many flowers or decorational squiggles to the side of the boat, because I actually quite like how clean and, you know, simple Benjamin looks at the moment. At one stage I was going to put, if you follow me on my Instagram and my website and everything, I have a logo for my Benjamin Vintage Finds website, which is something that I found on Etsy and basically bought the rights to use, and did message the person who created it, letting them know what I was doing with it, and they were fine. And I was going to put that on the side of the boat, but you know, if I don't stay on Benjamin forever, then you know what's going to happen with that. My parents will use the boat, and I'm not sure, I don't know. It's still there in my mind, but I think for now I might just have Benjamin and a few squiggles on the bow. The other thing I suddenly thought I wanted to say was, I don't think I'm going to do like weekly videos. I think I'm just going to film when I feel like filming, because I don't want to just like pump out videos and not actually enjoy filming or feel the pressure of having to film every single week, because I obviously run my own business as well at the same time. So filming takes a lot, you know, you have to remember, oh, I need to film this, and then editing takes a long time, and all of it just takes a long time. And you know, I've started this because I enjoy it, and so I want to make sure I carry on enjoying it and take my time with it. And if I have lots to film, then I'll film it all. But if I have quite a quiet week and there's nothing really to film, I don't want to feel pressured to come up with content when this isn't really my main job at all. So yeah, I think once it's spring, summertime, once things are a bit nicer outside, I'll be able to film a lot more. But at the moment, there's only so many times I can show you the inside of Benjamin and the outside of Benjamin. So yes, anyway, that being said, I will see you when I see you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like this, you could subscribe to my channel. All the links to my websites and my Instagram are down below. And thank you for watching. I will see you, as I said, when I see you. Bye.